Hello, my friends. This is Ellen Patrick here to guide you through Mindfulness Meditation Monday. So welcome. This is an opportunity for you to reset your day, unwind your mind, a little space between your work day and your home day, your home life. Although work today tends to be home a lot. But it is an opportunity to just kind of regroup. I think we need that a lot. So these little snippets of meditation can really help us to ratchet down the level of stress that we're experiencing, give us a new perspective on our day, on what happened, and what's to come. So welcome. And we have about another minute and a half before I actually start. So here's an opportunity for you to light a candle, to gather some crystals around you. We are just about entering a new moon phase. So if you have any crystals that reflect the new moon, actually today is the day before the new moon, so it's considered the dark moon. So dark stones would be appropriate to have around you. Yeah, and the new moon signifies new beginnings. So if you have a project in mind that you're looking to manifest, this is a good time to sit down on your planning. Yeah. Good. And also find yourself a comfortable seat. It can be in a chair, on the floor, on a cushion, on a couch. Yeah, and as you get situated, start to feel as if your pelvic bowl is being cradled in your hands. Hello, Janine. Yeah, we're just getting settled in. So finding a comfortable seat that embraces the pelvic bowl and allows your spine to lift and lengthen. Yeah, and so we can begin. And so today's practice is called curiosity. And I should say that this curiosity should be a non-judgmental curiosity. So mindfulness meditation asks us to be curious about the thoughts of our mind. It asks us to be curious about the emotions that these thoughts tend to generate. Mindfulness asks us to be curious about the sensations in our bodies, which are often accumulating as a result of the thoughts and emotions in our minds. Right? So it's asking us to be curious in a non-judgmental way, just noticing. Mindfulness also asks us to discern the quality of our thoughts. Are they healthy thoughts? Are they healthy thoughts of wisdom, of love, of joy, of happiness? Or are they unhealthy thoughts like greed and fear, worry, delusion, hatred? Right? So what I'd like to do in this meditation is guide you in a way that you can start to notice your thoughts and label them. For example, you can label a thought a planning thought, a worry thought, a happy thought. You can use whatever label you want. I suggest at the beginning keeping it simple. When I first started practicing this technique, I found it invaluable, but I didn't have a lot of descriptive words for my thoughts. And over time, that has evolved. So it's totally fine to keep it simple. And as you find comfort in your body, I invite you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I invite you to tune in with your breath. So first, just noticing your inhale and exhale. And then become a little curious about your breath, right? Where are you starting to feel it in your body? Perhaps it's at the tip of your nostrils, or maybe in the back of your throat, in the belly, in your chest, maybe the upper back. Yeah, so notice that there's an inhale and an exhale, and then become curious in a non-judgmental way as to where you're experiencing it, where you notice your breath the most within your own body. You may even notice that as you're focusing on your breath, the breath changes a little bit. Maybe it gets a little longer, a little softer. Again, curious. And try to attach some sort of descriptive word. For example, the chest is where you feel your breath. Softer, longer belly. And inevitably, a thought will creep into your mind, generating an emotion, generating a sensation in your body. So notice this. You can very simply categorize the thoughts on a timeline. That's a thought from the past, or it's a future rumination or fantasy. Or it's in the present, it's how I'm feeling right now in my body. And so notice the thought, give it a simple label, and then come back to your breath. Until the next thought tends to sneak its way in, at which point we once again notice, non-judgmentally, we give it a label, and come back to your breath with the same non-judgmental curiosity you had about your thoughts. Your labels could be as simple as thinking. My mind is thinking. Instead of noticing, it's thinking, it's planning. That's what the mind naturally does. So it's not unusual. It's not a bad thing to have thoughts come in. But through our meditation practice, we're making friends with those thoughts. Right? We're getting a sense of how our minds work. And then we can slow down the pace of the thoughts, lessen the charge, the emotional charge that these thoughts may generate. You may even feel something in your body. For example, a thought about the future may give you butterflies. And those butterflies could either be butterflies of excitement, butterflies of nerves. Just notice. Maybe there's a tension in your shoulders. That's what I'm feeling right now. I feel my shoulders a little bit closer to my ears than I would like them to be. And then coming back to your breath, your inhale and your exhale. And you may have even noticed that you're feeling the breath in a different part of your body than you did at the very beginning of the practice. Our thoughts change, our emotions change, sensations change. In fact, the only thing in life that we're really guaranteed is change. So think of the field of your thoughts and feelings and sensations. Think of that as a motion picture that you're watching. And just being curious. Of course, in a non-judgmental way. We're watching the nature of the mind. Back to the breath. And inhale. And exhale. Smooth. Short. In the belly. Let this be an opportunity to digest the day that you've just had and allow you to be more open to the possibilities of the rest of your day. Inhaling and exhaling, making friends with your mind. Inhaling and exhaling, developing a non-judgmental curiosity. Inhaling, exhaling, accepting what is in this very moment. And it's at this point that I bring our meditation together to an end. But as always, I encourage you to sit a little while longer, maybe another 10 minutes. And if you don't have the time or don't feel able to sit any longer, that's okay too. There's no judgments. It's just what is in this moment. Have a beautiful evening, and I look forward to seeing you next week for Mindfulness Meditation Monday.